Have you ever taken on a project knowing full on the deadlines that you've set for yourself are pretty much unrealistic? Yeah, me too. We tried dismantling this barn in 7 days. I'm going out on a limb here, risking my business and my reputation to go work with people I've never worked with before, do a job like clockwork, and every movement of everybody out there must be on task. Oh God, what have I got myself into? Stretch a little bit, meet everybody, and we literally go into testing out the fall arrest. William and James, they headed up to the top and seen on what this machine could do, how far it could scope out, and if we could reach the peak. As soon as that thing rolls on the site, we know that it's got to go home as soon as possible. That's like the goal, automatically. And we have another piece of equipment coming, but not till later, which is strategically planned, placing a little more stress on this and tight deadline. We're wanting to do this so this building can be reconstructed in a way. Every piece has to be carefully handled. There's no getting another beam here. It's the perfect piece to the perfect puzzle, and every piece is like that for this. So everything has to come down controlled. Now that adds an element of time. Yeah, you have to take out nail by nail and pull. Oh God, yeah, this is gonna add a lot more time. If we're on uneven ground, then there is a chance of flipping this machine. And there's no way I wanna do that, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody. These roof boards here, they're called naily roof boards when you go and sell them. Why? Because there's like tons and tons and tons of cedar shake nails in these. There's over 100 in each 16-foot board. Like, there's a lot of nails up there. Chances are when you're taking these nails out, you don't get them all, meaning that there's something broke off inside. A piece of the nail breaks off inside and it stays in there. For a woodworker, for example, to buy this to run through a planer, they're not going to want to put this through the planer because it'll just damage their blades, hence they call it naily roof boards. We generally don't save any of the roof. Like, it goes in the C pile. Like, see you later. We would take the roof off much differently. However, this is a different story, so we're saving every board. We got better at taking this roof off as time went on, but for the most part, we were just kind of testing out a couple different ways. So down we come, we make a starter row at the bottom. And we had like instant waste disposal. Probably a little bit underestimated because there was a couple burn barrels out, and I'm like, no, then we had a fire pit started, and the burn barrels, and another fire pit started, and the cedar shakes just keep coming. I always like that part of the plan, if possible, to keep clean as you go. It just makes everything much more, okay. Put it this way, if there was, say, like 6 inches of cedar shakes on the ground and the wind got up, the cedar shakes would just be everywhere in the yard. Now we got to go around and pick up cedar shakes around the whole yard. Stick with me, we got way smarter on the next side. Stretch a little bit. Had an awesome sleep in the motel, and I'm back ready for more. To find out immediately when I get there that we're down a man. Oh, James is out for the day. They got the phone call for hauling grain, and he's gonna be hauling grain. We have Dawn, Lindy, myself, and William, and later Sarah. Get this half down, have lunch, get the other half off. And then we went all the way to the top, and we just started taking shingles off. That's how you take shingles off, and with the steep pitch, now we figured out a way for it to work with us, and the shingles just fall down into the loft of the barn where everything's contained. So if there is a wind, well, no, not a big deal, right? Because it's inside a cube and it's all locked in for now. Everyone else can focus on denailing the wood that's coming down. It was like a steady flow of water. I didn't hear too much grumbling, just a little bit, because it is tedious work, you guys, taking out these nails. Denailing. Oh, that's half the battle. I wish that we would have had some step counters on everyone. We did go over that once at lunch hour. The steps were astronomical. It was so satisfying to get the roof boards off. That last roof board, when it came off, there was a cheer that came out of me, because I knew that that was it. We were done the roof boards, and everyone could just settle in to the rest of the job, because it was going to get much easier for everybody.